Hey folks, I just want to take a moment to go over this concept application FRQ on bureaucracy. So let's start by going through the question. So remember, this is a question you had 15 minutes to do. Hopefully you set a timer for yourself and didn't spend more than 15 minutes on it. In the directions, you need to make sure that you use substantive examples where appropriate. So here is the prompt. In May 2017, the Federal Communications Commission, or the FCC, announced a proposal to repeal net neutrality rules that govern how internet service providers treat internet traffic. Under net neutrality rules, companies that sell internet services to customers must provide access to all websites at the same speed. Without net neutrality, internet service companies can charge customers or websites a premium for high-speed access to certain sites. As required by the statute, the FCC opened up the proposed rule for public comment. The rule received an astonishing 21 million comments. However, a study of the comments by Pew Research showed that only 6% of the comments were unique, suggesting that the comments were part of organized campaigns and possibly generated by computer bots. For example, on 9 different occasions, more than 75,000 comments were submitted within the same second. Many of the commenter names and email addresses also appeared to be fake. So, Part A, referencing the scenario, describe the function being carried out by the FCC. Now, some of these concept application FRQs, there's several ways you could answer Part A of the question, but for this one, there's really just one answer, and that's that the FCC is carrying out its rulemaking function in regulating the net neutrality rule. So we should be on point there. Part B, a few different explanations here to explain how interest groups can affect the process described in Part A. First, interest groups can help to organize people to comment on the proposed rule, which if you think about social media and how social media can be leveraged by interest groups to get supporters or followers of their social media accounts to propose comments just by providing the link to where the public can comment, that's how you can kind of see how an interest group could kind of help get so many comments in a short period of time. Also, bots would obviously be implemented by interest groups. So interest groups can also create an advertising campaign to influence public opinion about the proposed change in the net neutrality rule. That could be like TV commercials, it could be print advertising, it could be like YouTube marketing, Google marketing, really any type of online marketing. So should be in the ballpark there with those two possible answer choices. And then Part C, in December of 2017, the FCC created the rule ending net neutrality. Explain how Congress could respond to the decision by the FCC if it opposes the new rule. Again, there's several things Congress could do here. They need to be substantive examples that are feasible. There's a lot of things that are technically possible, but let's try to think within the realm of reality here. So first, Congress can call on members of the FCC to testify before a committee to discuss reasons for the proposed rule. Congress can pass a law that would override the rule made by the FCC, so a piece of actual legislation that overturns or negates a bureaucratic rule. And then Congress can use the Congressional Review Act to simply overturn the rule without passing legislation. That kind of sets up direct conflict between the legislative and executive branch, and that tends to be the type of thing that ends up in the court system at some point, as the two branches of government kind of wrangle over how rules are going to be applied. All right, so your responses, should be fairly in line with these points that I've just made. If you have any questions about your FRQ, please let me know. Or if you're not quite sure about how to do something like referencing the scenario specifically, or being specific about what an agency can do or any type of government institution, let me know. I can explain further as needed. Hope you're doing well. Take care.